Happy birthday, everyone, and welcome to the Happy Birthday Podcast with your hosts, Jaki and Dan, the #1 podcast on ApplePodcast.com, dedicated to the birthdays you know and love. So without further ado, take it away, Dan.
Go shawty, it's your birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Have a wonderful, wonderful day.
I'm wishing you the happiest birthday.
Happy birthday. This is big. It's your birthday.
Hey, I don't really have a funny
Hey.
introduction ready, but I do have some facts.
Okay.
Facts don't
I
care
have
about
one.
if they're funny.
I've got an impression.
Oh, okay.
This is my impression of like a podcast host who does like a comedy podcast about I'll say like celebrity birthdays.
Okay.
Welcome to the Happy Birthday Podcast, everyone. I am Dan, November 10th.
That was pretty good. You want to hear that? That brings me to mind. This is not really an impression. This is like a character, like kind of like a Groundlings, Second City type of thing.
Okay.
And this is a podcaster of a guessing game, kind of a game show, kind of a comedy podcast, kind of like that, kind of like a cult classic, you might call it, kind of podcast. Okay.
Okay.
And I'm the other host of the Welcome to the Happy Birthday Podcast.
Okay.
I'm the other host. My name is Jaki, October 12th.
Whoa.
By the way, it's just you and me. I got no one else coming in. This is it.
Yeah, I got no one else. Listeners,
Yeah.
Producer Paul is gone. This is the
Producer Paul
Jaki and
is-
Dan show.
Dan and Jackie's we can do it again. The Jaki and Dan show.
Okay.
Hold on to your seat. We're walking down Bobo Street with Dan and Jackie's boring show that no one's going to tune into. Producer Paul is on assignment. I really don't know what he's doing.
What is he doing? He hasn't been texting us at all, and I hate that.
I know, it hurts me because he's usually the one that's just firing
He's
off.
always
and that.
texting.
Yeah. He'll send us like a Twitter link to an article about like someone getting killed in an accident, and he's like, "LOL, did you see this?
LOL, we should do this.
We should do this."
He sent me he sent me a Reddit link the other day, and
Oh,
it wouldn't
no.
let me open it until I updated my app. So I had to update my app, and then I forgot.
Oh my god, we're just gonna try to. I know that well, actually, I don't know it. I imagine a lot of you listeners are like, Producer Paul's my favorite character. I can't listen to it without him. Well,
He
guess
brings
what,
in a
gang?
certain dynamic, you know.
He does, and I'm just gonna pretend that he's not even here because he's not here. You're not here.
I want to tell you about something I saw since the last time we talked.
Okay.
We don't have to talk about it right now, but I do want to tell you about it.
Okay, that's a teaser. Stick a pin in that. Grab a pin, Jaki.
It's in.
Okay. I'll take things heard around my bedroom for $500.
Yeah.
And I do stick a pin in it. Folks,
Stick a
we
pin
do
in
pin
it.
play. I got thumbtacks. I got all sorts of stuff. Today is the birthday of
Day
a
of
famous
a
celebrity.
famous
Today's jolly good fellow in the moment of honor. Who could it be, Jaki? Without any clues, can you tune in and tell me who it is?
I'm going to tune in and I'm going to tell you it is the birthday on this Tuesday of Timothy Chalamet.
Timothy Chalamet. We loved you in Dune.
Still haven't seen
Dune 2. Love Me by No Other Name. What was he in?
that. Charlie and the Chocolate
Jaki,
Factory.
he is very much the it boy of today, but I have to tell you with an unceremonious regard to you, not Timothy Chalamet's birthday.
Okay,
unfortunately. But it is a guy. It is a guy born on this day in the year. You couldn't even tell I was stalling for time to look it up. 1958.
Same as my mom.
And there
Very
you go. They
cool.
probably grew up together, except he was born in Coral Gables, Florida. Coral Gables, known from Gone with the Wind. But I know him as like a New York guy. He's like he's one of the coolest guys ever. He's so cool.
Okay, a cool New Yorker from Florida.
No. Forget the Florida part. That took me by surprise. Don't even think about that. Think about New York. Think about
Rudy Giuliani.
I just don't even think about any places. I'm giving bad clues.
Disgusted with me.
You said Rudy Giuliani, Jackie. He's
He's
fascist.
about to throw up.
He took his butt out in front of Borat 2.
I forgot about that. I actually sat through Borat 2. That's how much I liked it. Yeah.
That's a good review. I did too. I'd been wanting. I was when I watched the original Borat, I was like, if this was just like a lot less funny. And if Rudy Giuliani took it. No, let's not think about places. Let's think about attitude. Let's think about this guy is too cool for school. He's too cool for you. And he's in the
Andrew
music
Dice
business.
Clay.
No, I like that. No, he is cool. And that, speaking of impressions, here's my impression of Andrew Dice Clay. Old Mother Hubbard went to the cupboard to get her poor dog a bone. When she got there, the cupboard was bare. And so the poor dog had none.
And now I'm remembering that I have guessed
A tisket, a tasket. I lost my little basket.
Come on. You're making
Bob,
my
Bob,
emphysema
black sheep.
act up.
Not comedy, but music. Very, very cool and indie.
Bruce Springsteen.
No, cooler. Just keep
What?
getting cool. I know, cooler than Springsteen. It boggles the mind. But
Cooler than Stein.
This guy's not like top 40. You're not going to hear this guy in K-Rock, okay? You're
Okay,
going to hear
but
this
I've heard
guy
of
in
him.
like I think that you probably have he's probably on your record shelf at home. And he's part of a band. Does that help? I think that helps. I don't think that you're like a huge fan. But I think you got at least one album at your house. If I'm wrong, you can play the knockout game with me. But I think that you might have heard of this guy. Or
I can't remember his name.
Okay.
The Andy Warhol guy from the Velvet Underground.
No.
Oh.
Nico? She's not a guy. Lou Reed?
Yeah, Lou Reed.
No, kind of a generation after Lou Reed. His name sounds like a old millionaire's first name.
Rutherford
Kind of.
Cobain.
For B. Cobain.
Wait, I had an idea before I
Our
said
18th
Velvet
president.
Underground, and then I lost it.
Do you have,
Wait,
do you
let
have that list of presidents handy?
Let me check the
Let's see that.
list.
Yeah. He's not going to be
I'm
on
so
there.
sorry. Rutherford B. Hayes is the 19th president.
Did I say 18th?
Dang, you sure did.
Fuck.
Who's 18?
Chester A. Arthur?
Ulysses S. Grant.
Fuck!
Wow, Chester's
this part out.
21. You need to. I'm gonna print one of these out and give it to you when you're in town. Unless I got bad intel, this could be a bad screenshot.
No,
this could be a goof list.
I saw that list. It has the presidential seal right at
Does
the
have the
top.
presidential seal on
Joe Biden
Okay,
made
give
that
me the
himself.
clues back again. 1958.
Okay, he is a
really cool
millionaire.
guy.
He's
a
from
millionaire.
Florida, but forget about the Florida part. He plays a guitar. He plays guitar kind of weird. It's not Bo Diddley.
He plays guitar kind of weird.
That's actually a good hint or a clue.
Oh no, I'm scared. I don't know.
What do you do? What just separates a hint from a clue?
Weird
He's in a
Al.
band, a 4-piece band. He was famously to the woman in the band, but I think they're divorced now.
Mick Fleetwood. Hum one of their songs for me.
He sings too, and he's kind of like, I can't imitate him. How do you do it?
Mick Jagger.
No.
He's from Florida, right?
Yes. He's from Florida. Forget
Florida.
I'm sorry I ever said Florida.
I'm sorry, I can't stop thinking about
It
Florida.
ain't Florida. I would not associate with this guy with Florida. I would associate him with New York. I think. He was mean to Nardwar one time.
Sinner. Who would even do that?
I would. He seems annoying
Someone
as
from
hell.
Florida. He's a rock guy.
Yes, but like not rock like AC/DC.
Okay.
Bat Out of Hell. More rock like Matt Lynch or something like that. What are you gonna do about that?
What does that mean?
I'm serious.
Okay.
Shout out his baby.
Shout out his baby butt.
Shout out his baby butt. He does have a baby
You're
butt.
saying New York cool guy. I'm thinking Andrew Dice Clay. You hit me with the Matt Lynch, and I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm learning that you and I might have very different ideas about what is
so.
and isn't cool. There's no
Yes.
big leather jacket and pompadour.
Yes.
There's no
I'm thinking
rockabilly
like a
attitude.
greasy, studded out,
motorcycle.
like Joey Ramone.
Yeah.
Look at my
No,
hair.
this
I'm
is
in
like
the
this
Ramones
is like
today.
I know. I was gonna comment as soon as you got home, but I didn't want to make you feel like I was looking at your hair. I'm just trying to say that I don't. Daydream Nation.
Daydream Nation.
It's an album.
Is that
title.
a rapper?
No. You really might not know who this is.
I also don't know albums. So
Okay. It's
there's
an album
that.
cover with a candle on it. Not a birthday candle, but it should be
Damn.
today.
Aerosmith?
Aerosmith?
The guy, Mr. Aerosmith? Is that who it is?
It's not Steven Aerosmith. No.
Okay. He's cool. He does scarves.
He
and
is cool. He's very cool.
different. You're talking a different kind of cool.
I'm
Explain
talking like
to me what this guy
brainy
dresses like.
indie cool. I'm gonna look up some pictures. He probably wears thrift store sweaters, to be frank with you.
Thrift store, weird guitar.
Yes. Experiment, but it's like rock
I
music.
try not to think about those type of guys, so it's
I
hard for
know.
me to access that file in my brain.
Wikipedia says blank is anti-capitalist.
You're really narrowing it down for me. Cross that. It's like you're playing Guess Who and you flip down all the
Yeah,
capitalist
it's not
guys.
Sam. No glasses, I don't think.
Okay, so it's not Rivers Cuomo, even though it was his birthday a couple
No,
weeks
even-
ago.
It was?
You know, we talked all about how he was Buddhist and it was a big ick for me.
Oh, yeah, he's
Yeah.
do you want me to just say what the band is?
Yeah.
He's the guy from Sonic Youth.
Oh, that's what I was thinking earlier, and then I forgot.
Oh, you're welcome.
Wait, I had it. It's like Mo Rocca?
The
Something
Sonic
like that.
Stooges. There is a
Curly
Mo. There is a Mo in his last name. His last name starts with Mo.
Thurston Moore. I was gonna say that when I said the Velvet Underground guy, and then I
Oh, then we started talking about Florida and Giuliani.
because
and
those are the
Borat
same
and
guy
all
to
that.
me. Yeah.
Giuliani. Yeah, okay. Well, Jackie, I'm glad to educate you. I'm glad to teach you a thing or
Thank
two
you,
about rock
listeners. If
history.
you're still here, thank you. I'm sorry. Let's hear all about Mo Rocca.
Yeah. Welcome
What's he
back
doing?
to VH1's I Love the 80s. Here's Morocco touching a Rubik's Cube. I don't know what this is. What I wanted to say, Jackie, is it's Thurston Moore's birthday.
Wow.
Thank you.
I love him.
Yeah,
I love
what's your
a
favorite-
guy
Yeah.
in a band. I love a guy who's cool and hip and has a cool name like Rutherford Thurston.
So you can kind of see what I mean. Different kind of cool. Not like leather jacket, upright bass, driving a big tail fin Cadillac. I'm talking about like aloof.
Elbow patches.
Jackie.
Yes.
Everyone who's listened to the Happy Birthday podcast, and you are listening to it right now, knows that this is the point in this show where we would do the birthday bio segment about that day's jolly good fellow. Mm-hmm. Right? It's always the birthday bio, this detailed biography of that celebrity person, right?
Yeah.
But Jackie, our producer's not here today. He can't boss us around and tell us what to do because he's the one. He's always like, birthday bio this, birthday bio that. There's a big snake in my house. But
Yeah.
I'm not going to do that today because you know what? Thurston Moore is an experimenter. He's a visionary. He's from a band.
Okay.
And like I said, I played guitar. I don't want to get too deep into the guitar talk, listeners. If you do want to get deep in the guitar talk, you can call me, 906-235-1726. Call Jackie. Jackie loves talking about strings and picks. But what I want to say is he's known. And the other guy, Lee Ronaldo, I believe, is the other guy's name?
Never heard of him.
Okay, well, you just did. And what they do is they don't really play in standard tuning. They like to fuck with their guitars. They fuck with them. They do
Who
weird
do I know that
tunings.
does that?
Dan.
Dan.
And what I'd like to do is, in honor
Are you doing
of
this segment in open G?
Thurston Moore is a guy who never stopped experimenting. And so for me today, I'd like to play a musical tribute to jolly good fellow Thurston Moore by performing an improvised piece that I've composed. And it's going to be in kind of a weird tuning. And now I know, listeners, I know we've done some noisy stuff in some of the episodes recently. Maybe not everyone loves it, but just hang tight. I don't want to get too specific into what standard tuning is or isn't. EADGBE. But Jackie, does this sound like standard tuning?
That sounds cool, but no, it doesn't sound.
So usually Sonic Youth, they'll do like the song will start out kind of normal and then it goes all crazy. So here we go. Hold on, that's my phone. Hold on a second. I'm sorry. Gotta answer this. Hello, this is Dan, November 10th. Oh, hi. Yeah, the guy from across the street. Yeah. No, sorry I never really introduced myself or anything, but I've been busy kind of the past 4 or 5 years. You know how it is, but I'm pretty busy right now. I'm in the middle of performing an improvised piece that I composed. Oh, you can. Okay, well, I hope you're enjoying it. No, I can't do it any quieter. I kind of need to. It's for the band Sonic Youth, so I need some sonics, You could close your windows. Well, close them even more. Try what in a small town? Dude, I gotta go. I'm in the middle of something. I'm in the middle. Fucking annoying. Okay, sorry, Jack. Are you still with me?
You're about to get outdaned up in
All right,
her.
here we go. Thurston Moore, starting again. Oops, hold on a second. Hold on. Hold on, I gotta answer this. Hold on a second. Oh, look who it is. Yeah. I am playing real music. Just because you don't understand. Well, what do you listen to? Oh. Yeah, I like some of their stuff. That Honkin' on Bobo album is pretty cool. But, why are you trying to sleep right now? Shouldn't you be at work? Oh, yeah? Doing what? Oh, you couldn't find a job as a day watchman? I am at work, buddy. This is a professional podcast. How'd you get this number anyway? I never gave you my number. Oh, yeah, I guess I have said it on the podcast a bunch of times. So you've listened to the podcast? What do you think? Yeah. I thought last week's was pretty good, but... Listen, don't try to butter me up, Watchman. There's only 16 minutes left of this song. Quit being a fucking crybaby. End of conversation. Hang up the phone. God, I'm sorry. Jackie, are you still with me?
I am. You have 4 minutes left.
Okay, well, that's 16 minutes left of the song, but I'll kind of speed it up a little bit. Here we go. So this is a birthday song for Sonic Youth, Thurston Moore. Oh.
You have a doorbell?
Yeah, I have guys at the door. Hold on. Yep, I'm coming.
All right.
Might be an Amazon delivery or something. Wait, hold on a second. I'm going to finish the song. I got to go answer the door here. 1 second. Well, look who it is. You know, you're a bigger guy than I thought you'd be based on your voice. I thought you'd be kind of slender, but I'm not stopping the song, buddy. It's Thurston Moore's birthday. I'm not... Let go. Stop. What are you doing? Oh, I got it now. Put that knife away. Put the knife away. I got you. I got it. Ah! Ah!
Oh my god.
Ah!
Are you okay?
Jackie,
Did you just kill that guy?
he's been neutralized.
He's nude? Should we take a break?
And now, Jackie, now I'm thirsting for more blood.
Oh boy, we'll be right back.
It's almost about to be the middle of August, and that can only mean one thing. Coming soon to the Upper Peninsula Fairgrounds, it's the UP State Fair. And mirror, mirror on the wall, this year's fair is the fairest of them all. We got all your favorite rides, like a freshly greased Ferris wheel and high-speed merry-go-round with life-size riding horses, and as well as a couple few brand new rides, like wacky tractors, faulty cars, bumper goats, the towel snapper, the stranger danger manger, the fatal hayride, and the puke demon. Live entertainment all weekend long from the youngest Kid Rock tribute band in the Great Lakes area, the Rock Kids, and non-stop stand-up comedy from Bill Engvall's brother-in-law. And if barnyard antics are more your speed, you won't want to miss the donkey daycare or the 4-H Club high-stakes hog wrangling competition. Well, over at the Miracle of Life tent, you can observe an actual girl you went to high school with giving birth to a 12-pound baby boy. Stuff your stomach with sticky snacks like deep-fried suckers and Croatian-style sauce goblins. Marquette, Michigan's Mayor will be sitting in our state-of-the-art 1,000-gallon vinegar-based dunk tank, so pony up for a fistful of balls and give your favorite elected official a taste of his own medicine. Don't miss the fair. Go to the fair. We got plenty of parking, so drive as many cars and trucks as you want down here to the UP State Fair, coming up soon, sometime in the middle of August. Not sure exactly when, but just keep an eye out. You'll know it when you see it, and yes, there's probably going to be a bounce house.
Okay,
And we're
welcome back
and
everyone. You
Welcome
wouldn't even guess
back,
what's
everyone.
about to happen.
I think that what you think is going to happen is I'm going to guess a different celebrity that has a birthday.
Correct.
But I also want to let people know that if you're a big Producer Paul fan, don't worry, we do have an automated version of him with us.
Oh, good.
Right? It takes a second.
Tom, would you say you're more of a Coke man or a Pepsi man?
My name's Dan.
And I believe Tom responded with, none of your fucking business. So let's get... Aw, there's my buddy.
How you feeling today, Paul?
I'm having a mental breakdown.
That's
Whoa,
okay.
can you say that a little lower, please?
I'm having a mental breakdown.
Oh, okay. Thank you
I need to
very
get the
much.
one where you could do the pitch shift.
I just did that
fucked up, I
myself
think.
in the
Oh, nice.
Logic.
That's smart.
because I'm taking like additional steps. Jackie,
Yes.
I don't imagine that it's also the birthday of Kim Gordon from Sonic Youth.
I don't believe it is.
So I'm gonna guess
Okay.
Kim Cattrall from Sex and the City.
Nice. I think we had her recently, didn't we? Or we talked.
We
about
talked
and
about
I know
her
we've
as one of
talked
the
about her.
additional. We've talked about her.
We have talked about. No.
Which of the Sex and the City bitches do you think I would be?
I've literally never seen that
Teresa?
show, but I would say probably
Claudia?
Veronica.
Yeah. I'm a total. You're a Cindy.
Yeah. Thank you,
Cindy
Crindy.
Lou. Yeah.
No, it's none of those bitches, but it is a bitch's birthday.
Okay. And
Let me
a little
tell
bit
you
of
just
synergy.
really
Kim
quick.
Cattrall was in the movie Porky's, which you guys talked about when I was.
Oh,
not
that's
here.
what it was. That's what it was. I just want to just mention this as an
Side
aside.
quest.
It's a big birthday, okay?
Big birthday.
I don't know what was going on 9 months prior to July 25th. Something. Because we got dads, sons, mothers. This list, there's every type of family member, okay? Today we're talking specifically about a woman.
It's a little overwhelming, the amount of information that you just gave me, but I'm just going to close my eyes and think about a woman.
Okay, don't think
with
too
a
hard.
big birthday.
Open
With a
your
big-
eyes.
Okay. Oh,
This
you
is a
should have seen what was in my
woman.
mind's eye, Jackie.
I will paint you a picture of
Yeah.
this. She was born in 1930.
All right. So she's 100 years old on this day. Happy birthday, Bertha.
She died 1 year before Joe Rogan's stand-up special, April 11th, 2018.
You don't need to tell me.
She didn't get to
I
see
know
that.
the year that came out.
Let's
Is that
see.
the one where he
she
takes the
was-
stool and he acts like he's humping the stool?
That's Dane Cook, you silly goose.
God damn it. I would watch.
Same
I would
guy,
listen to the
different
Dane Cook Experience if that was a podcast.
Yeah, definitely.
Dane Cook and Jordan Peterson sitting down.
My
Tell me you wouldn't
16-year-old
listen.
girlfriend got her period.
Well, that's the problem with modern society. Yeah. I guess. Anyway.
No, this isn't a person like that.
He's
at
had
all.
some
this
work
is
done,
a different
folks.
type of person. This is a woman. We're talking about women.
Oh,
Stop talking about
Dana
Dane
Cook.
Cook and Drake and all these other guys. We're talking about a woman, okay?
Okay. What type of work was she activated in? Politics?
She is not activated in politics. She was activated in the comedy nightclub scene. She is a Midwestern girl, but she was known for her involvement in some comedy nightclubs on the coasts.
So kind of a Thurston Moore influence there, being born in one place but then moving to another.
It's definitely more coded for sure. Yeah.
I want to say it's Joan Rivers.
No, it's not Joan Rivers. I don't know. I feel like this lady wasn't a big presence in the media.
Okay.
Okay,
Big
so
woman.
she was just a regular woman, and she owned a nightclub. She owned a comedy club with her husband. Do you know who I'm talking about? She
Not
wasn't
the
a comedian.
Comedy store lady.
What was
Pauly
her
Shore's
name?
mom?
What was her name?
Mitzi Shore?
Mitzi Shore.
I love how you said that. You look so happy saying Mitzi Shore because you want to perform at her Laugh Factory. And yes.
No,
Jackie,
unfortunately, she
paused
died
so
a year before
long
Joe
because I
Rogan's
was-
stand-up came out.
That's sad. Was it dedicated to? Was his stand-up special
It
dedicated
was.
to Mitzi Shore? Really? Okay. All right. I was wondering how that came up. Wow. I will say, Jackie, I paused a little bit there because I was a little embarrassed to admit that I know the name of this woman. But ladies and gentlemen, I've read about comedy. You want to know how to make jokes? You got to read about the history of jokes. And I think that's what we're going to do today in our new segment called Jackie, Take It Away.
Well, I was shocked to learn about this woman. I had never heard of her. I was certain that you had heard of her.
Yeah.
It took me to the end of her Wikipedia page to where it said, and her 4 sons, and Pauly Shore, and he was the only one with the hyperlink. And I was like,
is that
wait,
real?
Yeah, Pauly Shore?
Yeah.
Sure enough, Mitzi Shore.
Wow.
I know.
Wow, very cool.
She was born in Marinette, Wisconsin. She attended Green Bay East High School.
What?
Yes. Well, the Lambeau Leapster born Lillian Seidel, later known as Mitzi Shore, grew up to be a divorcee who won the rights to her ex-husband's popular comedy club, The Comedy Store, in 1974.
See, men have no rights in this country.
At the time, comedy clubs were not paying comedians, instead providing a platform where they can work on their bits and hone their craft. In '79, popular comedians of the time began to demand payment, even going as far as picketing the Comedy Store while on strike, resulting in a clash between Jay Leno and a moving vehicle that attempted to rush the picket line.
That guy, he does the worst work.
And he loves cars still. That's pretty serendipitous. The strike ended and stand-up comedians won the right to pay, making today's equivalent of $60 per night. Mitzi's
take
work
it.
went on to be the blueprint for things that we still enjoy today, such as the TV channel Comedy Central television channel. She also went on to create exclusive yet inclusive specialty comedy nights for women comedians, exclusive nights for Black American comedians,
Cool.
specialty nights for Latino,
Okay.
gay, and lesbian performers. JGF-MS and her husband Sammy had 4 children, Peter, Scott, Sandy, and their son, Polly. That's
Ooh,
right,
gooch
Polly.
to the nooch.
Sure.
Giggity, giggity.
Gooch to the nooch indeed. And we've all heard the timeless adage, the age-old debate, would you rather have a gay son or a thought daughter? Which brings me to today's podcast game of the week, something we do every week here on HBD Pod, a game I like to call Would You Rather? In this game, we spin the wheel and ask Dan, November 10th,
Thought
would you
daughter, though.
rather have Pauly Shore as a son or one of the options on the Wheel of Chaos? Dan, let's spin the
ladies and
wheel.
gentlemen, Jaki has behind her, imagine if you will, a wheel with a big red arrow, little red and yellows on it, and she spun it. Yes, folks, she spun it, I think, counterclockwise, actually, because she's a little
It's
kind of a
weird.
counterclockwise kind of gal.
All right, Dan, would you rather have Pauly Shore as a son or Joe Rogan as an enemy?
Jacqueline, that is the question of our time. I think that's the question on every man's lips tonight. And I'm going to say that I'm going to take Joe Rogan as my enemy because
All right.
he's already my enemy.
Let's do
Battle
another
him
spin
every day in the
in this
battle
game of
truth.
Would You Rather.
Okay.
Would you rather have Pauly Shore as a son or Cthulhu as a proctologist?
Oh, Jackie, I gotta again surprise you and say Cthulhu as a proctologist because I would like to
Okay.
feel how the slithery little things feels going up.
All right, let's spin that wheel and find out. Would Dan rather have Pauly Shore as a son or Rick and Morty as a driving instructor?
Well, Jackie, let's say I did get my license kind of late in life, but I could probably use some lessons, and Rick and Morty are probably the smartest guys ever. You have to have a high IQ to watch that show, and so I have to go with Rick and Morty as a driving instructor, and I just want to make sure that we don't travel back in time the way we're driving.
All right, we've spun for the last Would You Rather. Dan, would you rather have Pauly Shore as a son or Mitzi Shore as a podcast co-host? In her current state, which is dead for 5 years.
In what matter was she interred?
Burial,
Okay.
unclothed.
Polly, come here, boy. Sit on my knee. I want to tell you something. I've loved you, and I touched you in a father-son way.
Again.
But son, I have to let you go free because if I have the choice between playing catch with you and growing up with you and watching you have so much success in Hollywood or having your mother's nude corpse next to me in this podcast studio, son, I got to look out for number one, and I'm number one around here. So Mitzi, bring that dead ass over here and let me see them dead titties.
Welcome to the crew, Mitzi, and happy birthday. And thanks for tuning into the Happy Birthday podcast.
And we're not quite done yet, Jacqueline, but I do want to
Okay.
say thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
I do want to say I would love to be in a world where stand-up comedians are on strike today. 'Cause frankly,
think
there's
some
too
of them
many.
are.
Yeah, I know, but it's not the same. And shout out Pauly Shore.
Shout out the guy who tried to mow him down, too.
Well, Jay Leno.
Yeah.
So we'll be right back.
Thanks for listening to the birthday podcast. This is Jay Leno. I'm here to talk about cars.
That's my Jay Leno. Happy birthday, everyone! We're out on the streets today asking jolly good fellows what they're listening to on their iPods. Hey, excuse me. Hi, would you mind telling us what you're listening to? Oh, it's just a podcast. A podcast? Which one? It's kind of silly. It's a celebrity birthday guessing game where the two hosts try to get one another to guess which celebrity has a birthday that day through a series of difficult and hilarious clues. Oh my god, no way. Are you listening to the Happy Birthday podcast? What? Wait, what? No, it's called Whose Birth Is It Anyway? It's British. You're kidding. What do you mean? It's three lads from Liverpool, Craig, 10 November, Swale, 12 October, and producer Bombsniff, 20 September. Oh, And you listen to this on Spotify? Yeah, it's on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, really wherever you can get a podcast. You'll be able to find whose birth is it anyway. Oh, that's awesome. Thanks for sharing. All right, who's next? Oh, hey. Hi, excuse me. Would you mind telling us what you're listening to?
Yeah, oh my god. I've always wanted to be on one of these. So it's a South African comedy podcast where there's two hosts, Freedwill 12 October and Nigel 10 November. They quiz each other on historical dates, world events, but mostly it gets really funny when they try and guess who's got a birthday that day. It usually is some famous person or a politician, and they give each other these silly clues to try and get their friend to guess who the birthday person is.
Wow. What an interesting concept. It seems like the episodes wouldn't be very long, though. What else do they talk about?
Oh man, well, one time the producer had all these snakes in his house because he lives out in a yurt in the jungle. So when they got all these sound bites of him from the episode being like, oh man, we got snakes in the kitchen. So they drop those in at funny moments, and then it's just a good time. Sometimes they'll do like Wheel of Fortune, but kind of different. They'll do cooking videos. They got a lady on there. She does video content, beauty tutorials, but she always messes them up. It's hilarious. It's called 3 Friends, 365 Births.
All right, and you can listen to that on Spotify or...
I use Podcast Addict, but I am pretty sure it's everywhere. That's a very popular and refreshing, unique concept for podcasts, if you ask me.
All right, you heard it here, folks. The people are listening to birthday podcasts from all over the world. We'll see you next time.
All right, and welcome back to...
Boneless Thursday, dude.
Oh, I didn't even know. I thought today was Tuesday, but that's fine. Oh, Paul, what are you eating there?
I'm eating chili and chips.
They do chili and chips on Boneless Thursday? That's kind of weird.
And somebody's going to put a big old slimy snake on your head.
Thursdays? I don't like that. Jaki, Paul has a question for you.
What's up?
What part of your body do you come from?
That I actually don't know.
Okay. All right.
I have not figured that out.
Oh, he liked that. He liked that. All right. Paul, what's going on at your house today? You
We might be dealing with a live snake situation in the kitchen today.
Again? Oh my goodness.
Wow,
Get a trap.
very cool.
Yeah, get a snake bait.
Snake trap. Snake bait.
Paul, you doing okay? You're holding your stomach right now. You're holding your stomach and your face is turning green. What's going on with you?
911. I have to go have emergency diarrhea.
Okay.
Well, he'll be back.
That's fine.
Jaki?
Yes.
We got no producer. We got no guest. We just got each other. And
What the hell? Where's all the men in our life?
dude,
We got no
asking
producer.
myself that question. I mean, I'll
No
bring another-
unks. No gramps. The hell?
I've got some unks. I've got some unks.
I got
Gramps
some
as well.
unks.
Yeah, we got some unks, folks. We got some unks. But I'm thinking about telling any trade secrets here. Let's do a little decompression session at the end here.
Okay.
We'll move on to the afterbirth segment, which listeners, I do want to say that's at patreon.com/HBDPOD.
You gotta pay for
What
it.
you do is you pay
Comedians
$1.
deserve $60 a night.
Exactly, and we get less than that a month.
We're putting money into this.
Yes.
You understand how much a wheel costs to fabricate?
Do you know how long I spend editing episodes that 2 people listen to? Not
Too
that long. One time, I want to tease. I want to tease you. I'm gonna tease you.
All right, let's have
I'm
it.
gonna tease the Patreon because there's some fun stuff there, and you're supporting great people. Otherwise, we're gonna go on strike. But one time, Jaki, you came to Portland, Oregon, where I live. You came into my basement. Honestly, you weren't in the basement the whole time. You were upstairs a lot of the time. We watched some movies. We watched Dude, Where's My Car? I think we watched Judge Steve Harvey.
Indeed, we did. Yes.
Jackie, you just did your hair in front of me too. How'd you do that? That was crazy.
I put a claw clip in the back, but I have hair in the front of my headphones, so I put that around the side of my headphones.
You got a
So they're
different wig
actually
every week, I swear to God. But what I want to say is
encapsulated
when
in
you
my
were
hair
here,
together.
we sat down, we tried to improvise some ads. We kind of did that, but we ended up recording the most insane thing where we're singing, we're doing voices. It's on the
Yeah.
Patreon. I think it's called Misc is what it's called. So just check that out because I'm not putting it on no free feed.
Did we sing?
Head crash bangs. We're
Oh,
doing
yeah.
like the indie voice and the swag
We
rock
did the
voice.
cursive hot cross buns.
Yeah. Jack and Jill went up to hell. That's a lot of that. So,
We sure did.
you want to
Okay.
hear that? I'm not going to give it to you for free. I would burn it on a CD for you, no problem. Who wants me to burn him a CD? I'm not kidding
I would
around
actually
here.
like a copy of that for the
Oh, I
car.
do. Ja. What's up?
Duh.
Oh, that's something. What did I like to eat certain things for good luck before we record.
Oh, cool.
And I feel a little sick to my stomach because I ate the Popeyes chicken sandwich.
Okay.
But
Bad luck then.
luck. But good luck was the wrong phrase. I guess just a certain je ne sais plus is what I'm going for. But I got there. I got the thing. I paid. It was $9.99. I paid with a $10 bill. That was pretty cool.
That is
Secondly
cool.
of all, they asked me my name for the order. And I said, you want me to name the order? I didn't say that. I was all business. I said, Dan. Jackie, what did they spell on this receipt? Can you read that?
DN.
Yes.
Dune.
And
My
when I got
name's
the receipt,
Dune.
I thought, did I say it weird? Dune?
Maybe the A is broken.
Maybe
on the
it's
keyboard.
Oh, that sucks. I could call back. I should just look at the receipt. Is the A button broken? I hope so.
Better be.
I see your manager.
Fuck that.
And then I went to get my order, and they're like, "Oh, this isn't for you. This is for dinner." Jack, I have a
What's
slight
going on?
bonus round that I want to do
Okay.
with you, and I was gonna have a lot more of these ready, but I think I only got like 3 of them. And what this is gonna be is a new game show. The kind that producer Paul would never let us do because this whole thing was his idea, the Happy Birthday podcast. So he says, "I don't think
Right.
that's true."
We all recall.
Yep. But what I have
No
in
false
front of me,
memories here. No Mandela's here.
Jackie, I actually have 2 of these pulled up. This is Guess the Album Review.
Okay.
So you can guess either the artist or the name of the album. Sometimes I'm going to have to say blank instead of any of the artists' names. So if I say
Okay.
blank, just know that I'm blanking something out. Jackie,
Yes.
the songs are mostly about getting some, then getting out of there. And the attack is heavy 60s shindig. Snarling guitars, thunderclap drumming, blanks 3D snake hiss, and widescreen yowl. Skipping ahead a bit. There is a tightness to this mania. Blank is a celebratory attack on the canon, not a violation of it. And there are moments of exotic restraint, such as the Misty Mountain Noir of someone's hurdy-gurdy. And Blank's specialty is jubilant overkill, and Blank is a huge affectionate spoonful. You want scholarship and propriety? You're barking at the wrong doghouse. Jackie, did you understand anything I just said?
I feel like that's a review for either Honkin' on Bobo. Okay.
Yes, it is. What was your other thought?
I was gonna say maybe like not Van Halen. Who's the other one? Or maybe it was Van Halen.
Yeah, maybe Van Halen, but this review.
What's the David Lee Roth band? What's that one?
That's Van.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I got Bobo vibes for sure.
Yeah,
though.
and this review was written by David Frick for Rolling Stone magazine. And Jackie,
I've read some of his reviews actually.
I
That's
have
a
read some
familiar
of his
name.
reviews as well. I think
Yeah.
I might have read a book written by him, and this was a 4-star review.
Okay.
And I want to say, David Frick, if you're listening to this, you should be executed for writing this review.
Okay.
Steven Tyler's 3D snake hiss and widescreen yowl. You want scholarship and propriety? You're barking at the wrong doghouse.
He's saying this guy's got big dick and he's dumb. That's what we want. Snakes and nothing going on upstairs. Just himbos. Honking on Bobos. 4 out of 5.
You convinced me. You convinced me. All right. Okay.
I
ready?
get it. Yeah.
Okay. Have you listened
All
to the
right.
album?
Heavily. Yeah. It's good. It honks. I'd give it like, I'd give it 3 honks. 3.5.
All right then. Ready for the next one?
Yes.
This is an Amazon.com review for an album.
Okay.
And it was posted by a user named Gandhi.
Okay.
I'm not talking Gandhi Goose.
Mm-hmm.
My wife and I had an opportunity to hear blank at an art fair in Virginia, Minnesota. That's confusing. Where they were playing a gig. We enjoyed them live, bought this CD, and enjoy the heck out of it. If you happen to be of Finnish descent, you will regard it as the best inside joke ever. Excuse me. Actually, anyone from the UP, northern Wisconsin, or northern Minnesota, or Thunder Bay, Ontario, for that matter, will find particular joy in the clever lyrics as well as the lively music. They are actually very good musicians as well. You won't hear any sour notes on this CD. What are we talking about, Jackie?
Well, could be anyone really, but I've got it narrowed down to 2.
Okay.
I am going to say Conga Se Mene.
Land of the Conga Boys, Conga Se Mene, the world's only and best Finnish reggae band. That's right.
Am I correct?
You're correct, Jack. You are
Yeah.
correct.
Could have been the Youpers, but
I know. I thought about looking up a Youpers review, but I think what gave it away for you, in my opinion, was that it said you won't hear any sour notes on the CD. Because with all due respect to the Youpers, they put sour notes in there. They're putting brown notes. There's fart sounds. There's like a
they have like a discordant indie vibe. I get it.
It's like a accordion falling down a flight of stairs in the background and all that kind of stuff. But Conga Se Mene, they are in tune. They're playing some
Check them out.
sophisticated
They're on.
chord voicings.
Are they on Spotify?
They're not on Spotify. They're on my
Damn.
iPod that died, and I am a bit perplexed by this. That CD on Amazon, Jackie. I'm gonna
How
pull it up
much?
real quick just to double check this.
$16.99.
$83.
What? You can get those at Vinny's for $1.20.
You can get them out of the trash for free.
Hey, guess who's on fucking Spotify, you jerk?
Neil Young? I thought he took a
Conga
stand again.
Se
Okay, but I don't think the
Mene.
songs that I like the best are on there. Pull them up. Prove me wrong.
We've got 2001's Living in a Northern Paradise.
I'm
We've
right now. I'm the meme where I'm
2009's
Steven Crowder sitting behind a table and it says the best Conga Se Mene songs are not on Spotify. Change my mind. Turn your
Not a sour note.
even on those bent guitar notes. That is. We're in UPA. It's not very reggae.
I like that you can hear the Ishpemingani accent in his singing voice.
Yeah.
It's very
So
cool.
yeah, that's a little bit different than the City Boy Marquette accent. Is that what you'd agree with?
Yeah, it's got a little bit of twang to it.
Yeah.
It's got a little bit of
little country tang.
tang to it.
Yeah. Jack, this CD, it says there are 4 used copies starting at $11.98, and there's 1 new copy for $83.
Is it sealed? I mean, that's
Is that
kind of a
coming
good
from
deal.
Daryl Syria's house?
I can go over there and see.
I want to know who has the 1 new copy of the Conga Se Mene CD. I will look up some more of these reviews later. Maybe that's enough for now, but listeners want to hear an idea of what these songs could sound like. It would be like. Marquette, Nagani, Ishpeming, Gwyn, Houghton, Hancock, Newberry, St. Ignace, Michigan. These are cities in the UP. These are towns in the UP. Sour note. I can't be in that band.
You're out.
Well, Jacqueline, I don't have any other bonus rounds prepared for you. I do notice that it's kind of letting me do this Zoom meeting longer.
Interesting.
Right? Because we've been on for a minute now. Maybe not. Maybe I'm delusional. Maybe I'm freaking delusional. But I will.
Delulu.
What's that now?
Delulu?
Delululemon.
Yeah.
I signed in with the HBDPOD Gmail account, so maybe that's like...
yeah. Maybe we have like someone
privilege.
who likes us over at Zoom
Somebody
who listens
likes
to the
me
pod.
upstairs. That's right. And who is in charge of Zoom, by the way? Because I will...
Who is in charge
in
of
my
Zoom?
observance before the pandemic, I don't remember.
And you are observing often.
I do. I look around. I look things up. I click links. I read articles. And
Well-
what I'm seeing is that Zoom is every freaking where these days. Okay, you can take classes on Zoom. You can cyber in Zoom.
That's actually something I haven't thought of.
I've done that on Skype, not on Zoom.
Okay.
Because back in the day, you wanted to see someone on video chat. Skype was kind of your number one pick.
I remember my first Skype. It wasn't romantic. It was my sister.
Oh, that's good that
It was
wasn't
cool.
romantic. Yeah.
Yeah.
But now, it was like as soon as they unleashed what was the one? Coronavirus.
Yes.
It was like, guess what, world? We're doing everything on Zoom now. It's like, Zoom, like the company that makes audio field recorder devices? Said the world. No, it's going to be on your computer.
Mm-hmm.
And you're going to have a little background that you can put on there that looks all
You're
weird
gonna
and
attend a
low-key.
funeral on there. You're
did
gonna
you do that?
court proceedings on there. You're gonna you're gonna perform a live to a live studio audience
I got 10
on
minutes
there.
left.
All
And we can do the
right.
Afterbirth after that. And I want to say, even when things are in person now, Jackie, in the event of my untimely death, let's do this funeral over Zoom.
All right.
Let's do my funeral over
let's do it.
Zoom. I want no...
What kind of background? Do you want the wheel there, or
I don't want...
you want you on the green screen behind us?
Well, what's some of the
Those angel
backgrounds that are built
wings.
in? There's like Tropical Island.
There's space.
Space. Space is weird because people will think I died in some sort of space accident.
That's true.
I think Tropical Island might be the one to go to. Or Circus,
Okay.
because I'm kind of a clown.
The old what do they call it? The
The big top. The 3-ring ringmaster. Elephants.
I can do like a I'll start practicing like a circus routine.
Okay. And what would
could
be
I do?
your act in the circus? I'm thinking trapeze is not
Probably
really your style.
strong lady or weird toes I have. I'm hypermobile, so I'm pretty flexible actually. I could bend over and touch my toes type of a thing.
Okay. So like a freak show.
Like a freak show, but freakishly mediocre. But I'll practice for you.
She
I'll
can,
put,
she
I'll
can
put
bend
my
over
leg
and touch her toes right out of
pretzel
bed.
Style. Yeah.
I used to be able to put my feet behind my head. Not no more.
I can't. I've got too much front for that. You know.
Well, you got like your legs are
Front.
like kind of, yeah. You got legs in front of you.
Yeah.
I could
They
see.
They are positioned more to the front of me than straight up and down. It's
That's what
weird.
I'm
It's like it's like a centaur kind of.
If you practice this, what I would do if I was the ringmaster is I would get you on the trapeze. I would put clown makeup on you, but I wouldn't have you flipping around doing all the tricks. I would have you come down. You're already holding onto the trapeze bar. It kind of slowly sinks down to the middle of the circus tent, and you're just hanging there, and you're starting to sweat, and then you let go, and you just fall. You land in the dirt of the circus, and there's a big cloud of dirt.
And then when the dust settles, it's you. You've been alive the whole time.
That's right.
I could
can't
do
say the
like a
same
send
for
in the
you.
clowns thing where if anyone started like crying a lot or getting really sad, I could pop on and just like do a hilarious bit, get the mood right.
Right. Oh,
And I
that's
could
gotta
do
be
clown
tough. Yeah,
face.
doing that clown cleanup after the inevitable circus death.
Well, it would be on Zoom. So I would just mute everyone
Sure.
and I'd say, send in the clowns and
Yep.
I'd spin the wheel. I'd do all that.
And that was tricky trying to adjust to that new normal of circuses being over Zoom. Because I took my nephew
they can't
out
whip
to
the
one.
animals.
Right. Yeah, you just have to hit that little whip emoji.
Pay 5 cents and it sends a virtual whip.
Yeah. So that was the thing. Is like in 2020, summer of 2020, I took my little nephew. He was like, I can't wait to go to the circus in person. And I said, sorry, buddy. You and I can hang out in person without masks, but we're not going to the circus. We're going to be watching it over Zoom. And the animals were so badly behaved because we couldn't afford to whip them like that. But I can't get a beat on this. But I'm trying to figure out with the actors' strike. Does that include clowns?
Yeah, I think it's all scripted entertainment.
Oh, fuck.
Unless you hire specifically an improv clown who's not covered in the student
covered
actor
in
guild.
makeup.
What's it called?
That's it. They act like students from what I've seen. They're unruly. They don't know what they're doing.
They're out there with Hillary Duff talking about we want more money. Girl, give me a break. Oh, Hillary only gets 3-cent residuals from Lizzie McGuire. Give me a break. Give me a break. Welcome to the new segment called Give Me a Break.
Oh, Mark Buffalo's out there with his
Good
Starbucks
Lord.
and his $100 jeans. He's like, I should get more money too. I'm regular, aren't I?
First, we're paying comedians for stand-up at the fucking nightclub, and now this bullshit. Let's talk about how that's a perfect segue for some of the jolly good fellows that I have to talk about in this week's Afterbirth.
But we're not
wanna talk about-
Yes, go ahead.
You want to talk about small actors and little roles? I got you. You want to talk dads and sons? I got you. We did moms with the Mitski thing.
We did
Who's
moms.
next?
You can quote Jack on that.
Find out.
Who's next?
Give us $1 and find out. These, you want to talk residuals?
Yeah.
We get none. $0 every time you listen. Nothing unless you give us at $1. We get about $40.
You think Hillary Duff is out there begging for people to subscribe to her fucking Patreon for $1 a month? No, it's undignified, but I do it because I love this podcast. I love making it for you, and I love talking to Jackie about which celebrity has a birthday today. But are we going to be able to do it forever if you don't pony up your dough?
No.
Where does Paul stand on this? Where does Paul stand on this? Do you want to take a stand, Paul?
No, I'm good. Thank you.
Okay, well.
I really loved the editing
Actually,
of
hang on, guys. Speaking of that, I heard the other day
Not this again.
there was a school
not the cats.
down in Chicago where one of the students actually demanded that they put a litter box in the classroom because he identified as a kitty cat.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Is that real? You said I need to get professional help. I went to the doctor. They said you have to take this medicine that makes you sleepy.
What did you say when the doctor said that, Paul?
Oh no!
Yeah, I get that. Jackie, tell the listeners where they can find you in your home.
You can find us on Twitter. You can find us on Instagram. You can find us on Patreon for $1. Patreon for $1 little. You can find us on TikTok. I always forget. Oh, my phone's ringing. I gotta go. Hello? No. No. Yeah, I could do that. All right. See you next
Fucking
week.
sucks. I don't want to fucking deal with this shit. Hell yeah.
Play this at my funeral.
I was just masturbating to a celebrity. We might be dealing with a live snake situation in the kitchen today. Boneless Thursday, dude. Boneless Thursday, dude. Boneless Thursday, dude. Thursday, dude. It fucking sucks. I don't want to fucking deal with this shit.
Is this Thurston Moore on guitar?
Actually, hang on, guys. Speaking of that, Tom, would you say you're more of a Coke man or a Pepsi man? Tom, would you say you're more of a Coke man or a Pepsi man?
Just let the timer run at this point.
Goodbye.
Oh, all right.
Well, there's another minute of the song left. We'll finish that on the Patreon.
All right, we'll finish that on the Patreon.